Well, Maree Edwards and I are here this morning seeking answers from the Minister for Health about Bendigo's most important building project. But it appears that the Minister is prepared to sneak in and out of Bendigo without addressing the serious concerns the community has about his complete bungling of Bendigo's new hospital project. We already know the project is massively delayed, significantly delayed through the tender process. There is now significant uncertainty about the project because the Liberal National Government have chosen to retrospectively include the tender for Bendigo's new hospital project under their building code of compliance with the construction industry, which could potentially knock out one of the two bidders. They didn't have to do this, and what Bendigo should be seeing today is the Minister coming out, explaining his actions, but also he could end this uncertainty today if he wanted to. He could exclude Bendigo, the Bendigo Hospital project, from the construction code of compliance. The code of compliance came into place after the applications for tenders for the new hospital had closed. It doesn't need to be applied to this project, but for reasons that we don't know the answers why, Bendigo has been included in this code. It's thrown the tender process into chaos, but the Minister won't front up. The Minister won't answer these questions. He's preferred to sneak in and out of Bendigo without addressing these vitally important issues. The uncertainty just goes on and on with this project. The timelines that were initially released in the government's own tender documents have been completely blown out of the water. And then we saw this circumstance between Christmas and New Year where the Minister added a new stage in the process. He added another round of negotiations with the two bidders, which further delays the tender process. And construction was meant to have started by now. Construction was meant to have started by the end of last year. Their own tender documents state this. It's now months behind schedule, and the concern is, and what we're concerned about, is of course any delay at the front end of the project, any delay through the tender stage, will mean a delay in the completion of Bendigo's new hospital.
I'm very proud of the progress with the Bendigo Hospital. We're about to go out to what's called a BAFO, a best and final offer process. Documents will be served on the two tenderers within days to provide them with further opportunity to come back with a short, sharp offer process. We're determined to drive the very best value for Bendigo and Northern Victoria, and I am confident that there will be a great Bendigo hospital delivered here. So, as I say, documents will be very shortly served on the tenderers, and they will be required to respond within 6 weeks.
Will land lease be excluded from the tender process?
Well, as you would understand, I'm not going to discuss the intricacies of the tender in any regard about people or groups that are part of the tender process, or indeed the precise details of the tender process. Well, I'm hopeful it'll start very soon. The process is a very short, sharp one, and as I say, within days there will be documents in the hands of the tenderers, and those tenderers will have a short period in which to respond. I'm proposing to push forward and deliver the very best value and outcome for the community. I think Bendigo will look back on this hospital project and the scoping up by the coalition of that as one of the historic steps that has secured Bendigo's place, secured Northern Victoria with a health service of which it can be proud for 5 decades into the future.